Hey y'all, in today's video I wanted to take a look at a couple of fashion packs that I have. Among them there are a couple of new fashion packs that Barbie has released over the last half year, as well as two older vintage fashion packs from 2001, so they're 24 years old by now. A while back I had posted a comparison between modern day Barbie fashions with those released by Steffi Love, and I guess you enjoyed that video because it's got quite a lot of views. So today we're going to be comparing modern day Barbie fashions with Barbie herself. So it's a comparison in-house. It's not a competitor from outside, it's herself, but from the past, who's competing with her present self. Modeling for us today are going to be these two 2000s icons. Now they're in a pretty disheveled state, so I'm going to be also restoring them in this video. Now this is Amazing Nails Barbie. I already have a Amazing Nails Barbie in flawless state who I got new in box. And this one was part of a lot of 2000s Barbies that I got. And at first I wasn't sure who she is, but upon further inspection I was pretty sure that this was Amazing Nails Barbie. I don't think she's in that bad of a state. I think she just needs to be cleaned up, and I just need to take care of her hair, but her hair looks like it's in quite good condition compared to other Barbies I get when I go thrifting or to flea markets, so this is going to be an easy fix for me. Now the other model that I have here was so kindly gifted to me by my friend Gabe on the same trip where I bought these two vintage Barbie fashions. Now I bought these at PM Collectibles. It's a famous store in the Netherlands. I think it's like the only official Barbie store in the world, and it has been going on for over 30 years now, because when I was there they were like celebrating the 30th anniversary. And I bought these two for €9.95, so it's quite a steal if you ask me, to get mint on card Barbie fashion packs for just under €10. That's almost unheard of around these parts here. Now these are party dresses. They're cocktail fashions, cocktail dresses, and these party dresses are very cute, I thought. And there are a couple of other party dresses that are pictured on the back of these cards, and the models wearing them are having the belly button body, because during this early 2000s era it was quite random when they released fashion packs whether they were fit for the belly button body or the traditional body that they had used, which is very va-va-voom with a bigger chest and quite a small tiny waist. And the other fashions displayed on the back of the box are also super cute. I especially like that metallic blue skirt and top, as well as those pink pants with the purple top. These cocktail dresses that I got are quite cute as well. Now this doll that Gabe had gifted me, at first I wasn't sure who she is. Now the thing is that this doll with like one arm band and one straight arm, and also with this face, like the makeup with the blue eyeshadow and the pink lips, if she had a mechanism inside of her that would like make a sound, she would have been Princess Bride Barbie, because that one looks almost exactly the same with the same bent arm and straight arm. But there was also, of course, the iconic, what was it? Sunshine and Rain? Sun and Rain Barbie, or in this case Christie, of course. And yeah, this is Sun and Rain Christie, and I think she looks great, and I'm really excited to be able to restore her. Now the dress that she's wearing is a dress from Sleeping Beauty Barbie from the 90s, but there was also a 2000s revision of Sleeping Beauty Barbie who used a different face mold, and the one that was released in the 90s who also wore this same princessy dress. Now I only got the complete looks fashions that are for the standard as well as petite, I guess, body type, and I didn't get the other fashions, and I got these fashions and I thought they were quite cute. So yeah, I am quite excited to see how they're going to fit on these two. And as they're for the standard body, I hope they're going to fit well on the belly button body. These fashions cost me €6.99. I bought them from Smith's Toys. I think here in Germany, Smith Toys has the best prices on Barbie fashions. And I wanted to support getting fashion packs because I think it's almost a rarity nowadays to see toy companies release doll fashions. And I just wanted to give out a signal to retailers as well as toy manufacturers that I don't want to get a random set with a plain, basic, cheaply manufactured doll just to get the fashions of that doll. I'd rather get these fashion packs that are quite cute. And I was reading up a Reddit thread where a lot of people were in a similar position as I was. You can see my receipt from Smith Toys. I got these for €6 as well as 99¢. And yeah, a lot of people are like annoyed by so many landfill ready Barbies because Barbie has really become the new Simba in the sense that Steffi Love is always the same doll, and now we have Barbie with the Millie, the blonde hair, who is always the same doll, who's cheaply manufactured, who's just put inside a playset to hike up the value, the perceived value for parents to get, so that the prices could be higher, even though the most valuable things in those sets are always like the accessories as well, especially fabric fashions. So let's get cracking and let's restore these twos and then let's dress them up. So before I'm going to clean them up, I'm just going to take a closer look to see what I'm working with here. Now I can see that a surface level cleansing of these two dolls is going to be enough. There's not much that needs to be done, like there are no spots or anything. It's just that they need a good wash and their hair needs like a boil wash as well, boil rinse. Now with the Sun and Rain Christie, I'm just quickly going to take her dress off. She also looks pretty clean. There's just some like lint and dust and hair that needs to be rinsed off. And her face is also in a pretty clean state. I'm going to be taking a toothbrush to scrub their bodies, but with the faces I'm just going to use my fingers to lather them up with some liquid detergent, because that would be enough. I don't want to like rub off any of the face paint. And with the Sun and Rain Christie, she has a full part line that goes around her head, because she originally came with these two braids on each side. I'm going to try my best to comb her hair out and keep the full rooting intact. And with these bodies, the annoying thing about the belly button body is that eventually the arms get very loose. Like the classic body used to have another hinge here in the middle that would prevent that from happening. And this is like just a ball joint. I think the modern bodies have like that same hinge inside here, so therefore the arms can stay put. But yeah, I have a ton of belly button body girls with loose arm syndrome, but as she's going to be on display for me as an adult collector, it's not that big of a problem. Now with Kanakalan hair, I'm not going to be wetting the hair before I sort of just brushed and detangled it in a dry state, because otherwise the hair is going to break. Just using this cute Barbie brush that a friend of mine at dr.stunning.art on Instagram gifted me. Comes in handy to have a wide tooth comb or brush to brush out the dry Kanakalan hair before washing it. It's best to brush it out in sections that aren't too big. And when I'm going to be boil washing the Kanakalan later on, I'm also going to be parting the hair in a couple of sections. With Saran hair, you can like dunk the entire head with all of the hair into the hot water, but as Kanakalan just immediately freezes up and takes the shape of the position that the hair is in, if you were to dunk the entire head of hair into the water, it would just become big mess. It just becomes a clump of hair that you can't really do anything with it. So therefore you always have to body wash Kanekalon in sections. That's why if you were to, like, say you have a poofy head thrifted doll with Kanekalon hair, after body washing it in sections, you also have to use very cold water to set the hair, because while it's still hot and warm, it won't like tame the frizz. So you just have to use cold water after the body rinse to really tame that Kanekalon frizz that you can see on older dolls where the hair is fully matted and dreaded. And this is all the hair that came out after brushing them with the white tooth brush. So you can see there's not much in terms of hair coming out when the hair is dry. My two cleaning detergents that I'm going to be using is just a random generic, no name brand liquid detergent that you use for cleaning your dishes, as well as this oxygen-based detergent. You can just let your dolls soak for a while, and always like, I don't know if it helps, but I'm always lathering them in the foam, because like the foam bubbles and the oxygen is what cleans the doll, so it does help, I guess. From my experience, the grimiest bits of a doll are always the soles of the feet. And while there's no real visible staining, I'm still going to be using a white sponge on the legs, because even if there aren't visible stains, you never know. So now they're all cleaned up, I'm going to be using some conditioner to be able to brush out the hair better. I'm going to be using conditioner as a lubricant so that the brush is going to glide through the hair without being tangled in it. So I'm gonna use it on Kanekalon hair. I don't like using conditioner on saran hair because it makes the hair look like very oily, and it just also makes the hair fiber heavier, so you can't really style it properly and it looks greasy. That's why I stopped using conditioner on saran hair. I might use a little bit, but then I'm gonna be washing all of it out. As I had said, I'm not gonna leave in any kind of residue that is gonna make the hair look all greasy. When you fix brushing out the tangles with the white toothbrush or comb, you can use a pet brush. So I think we're more or less ready for the body rinse. Like, the only thing that is going to be making the hair look even better now is going to be heat, because I've done all you can do to make the hair look better from the way it looked before. So let's go. Like I had said, I recommend boiling the hair in sections and not just pouring it over the entire head. So this is going to be section 1. And now set it with some ice cold water. So now we're done with section 1. You can immediately see how silky it looks. Now let's get to section 2. The dolls are all fixed up. I'm gonna let them air dry overnight, and then I'm gonna dress them up in the fashion packs. So let's head on over to the fashion show. I haven't even started yet. This is the first look and I'm already super excited because she looks gorgeous. Now her hair looks perfect. And the fit on her is also awesome looking. Like this two-piece, it just looks gorgeous on her. Like it's a skirt with a hot print, and then there's a top with a hot print as well. and with black straps with 2 ribbons on them. And she's got this pearl beaded bag and these shoes. I think these shoes are probably meant for flat-footed modern-day Barbies, but they also fit like the rubbery band and snap knees. I have to say, like, even with this generic cheap fashion pack from nowadays, a doll from the 2000s who is as gorgeous as this one just automatically upgrades the look. Because, truth be told, if I were to put this fashion pack on this generic Millie number 5890, it would look cheap, but a doll like this breathtaking Christie from 2000 is awesome. So now this is a banger already, and I'm excited for what's to come. So let's take a look at the next look. So here we have the next fashion pack on this beautiful, amazing nails Barbie. Again, her hair has cleaned up very nicely. And this look is super cute. Like, again, with this era of Barbies, you can just put flat-footed shoes on them, and it still looks like very nice. There's no reason for them to have flat feet, let's be honest here. And this fit on this body just looks banging. Now, upon closer inspection, this amazing nails Barbie is wonky AF. Like, one eye is in a different hemisphere than the other. But with this lipstick color, it just complements the color scheme of this fashion pack. And even this headband. Now this headband is quite big on heads with this size, because this era of Barbies had a normal size of heads. It was like around 2003, 2004, 2005-ish when they started to enlarge the heads of Barbies. But I'm very satisfied with this look here too. Now let's take a look at the next fashion pack. This is the final of the modern fashion packs, and it's this 2-piece with these purple acid wash denim cutoffs, as well as this crop top. And this is super cute. There was also these glasses that were part of the fashion pack, and she looks stunning. Like, there really is no comparison to modern day dolls, modern day Barbies especially. And the fashions, I think the fashions are quite nice. Like, the quality is very much on par with a lot of these more casual fashions of that era. Like, everyone is like, oh my god, Fashion Avenue. Of course, Fashion Avenue was luxurious, but that wasn't like the standard. There was so many more like budget fashion packs that Barbie used to release back in the day. And this new one is pretty on par with those, so I'm quite satisfied with it, especially on this beautiful Christie doll. So next up we have the first of the vintage fashion packs. You can see it comes with a pair of loose side glittery pumps, and it's a silvered party dress with this wraparound shawl that has some silver dots on them, and amazing nails Barbie looks cute in it. Now the straps, now I've just tied the straps in a way that makes it look like she also was wearing a choker, because I'm pretty bad at tying these teeny tiny straps. Like, my man hands can't handle this, so I'm just tucking them inside of the dress. But this dress is cute. I really have no complaints about it. Maybe the poofiness here could be a bit more pronounced. Maybe I just need to tuck it in a way, because the length is a bit awkward, I feel. But overall, it's quite cute. I also like this rose petal, white rose petal accent. Tucking this in and making it sort of like a balloon skirt is definitely making this look much better. And last but not least, we have Christie in this purple vintage party dress. Now with this one, the fit here is a bit odd. Like, it's a bit awkward. I don't know if they sewed this dress in a way that would kind of fit the belly button mold, but also kind of fit the old school bustier dolls, which is why it's quite loose up here. But other than that, I think it's a very cute dress, a very cute body dress. Love the shawl with this fake feathered trim. And yeah, you can see where they placed it. Let's tuck it this way. I also think that the shoe mold is very cute. It's not very often that I've seen this shoe mold on Barbies. So yeah, this dress is also super cute. I think a lot of you know that I've become quite the fan of these Shan Shan Princess dolls, so as an added bonus, I wanted to show you how the Barbie fashions fit on their supermodel bodies. Because they're basically just a piece of stretch fabric, so they're more or less one size fits all. So they really fit them perfectly. And adding just a couple of trinkets here and there, like a bracelet, maybe a chain belt around the hips, maybe some earrings and more jewelry. It's gonna really make these looks pop. I think these dresses look super cute on them. Now the shoes are Shan Shan Princess original shoe packs because they've got really big feet. Barbie shoes won't fit them, but these fashions look cute on them. And now here we have a hard print two-piece on another Shan Shan Princess doll, and it also looks really cute on her, and it fits her quite well. And I just paired it with a pair of generic AliExpress Barbie clone pumps. And last but not least, let's take a look at this y2k inspired two-piece with this crop top and these acid wash shorts. Now the shorts are quite loose. You have to really pull them down for them to sit right on her. So that's why I also didn't put her on a seller stand, because otherwise they would just be like... So yeah, she's quite cute in this one as well. I think the supermodel body really upgrades these generic Barbie budget fashions. They look really cute, and these are again Shan Shan Princess shoe pack boots. Now all in all, while this video is supposed to be sort of like a comparison between Barbie then and Barbie now, the one takeaway that I have is just that the Barbie dolls then were more stunning than the Barbie dolls now. If you ask me, if you just want to have my blunt, honest opinion, a lot of the modern day Barbie dolls are just ugly, plain and simple. Like, they're not aesthetically pleasing in a way that is like aesthetically pleasing like this, now wonkiness aside, but it's just prettier. Like, even the modern fashions just look so much prettier on these, just like they looked very pretty on the Shan Shan Princess supermodel dolls. Like, these dolls are just stunning dolls that every fashion on them works. And comparing the fashions now, these fashions are very cute, but like I had said, like back then they used to have more casual budget fashions, so the modern fashions are also on par with those. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, fashions back then were so much better. Like, there's not a one solution to all of this. There's no plain and simple answer. There's levels to it. Like back then we got such a huge variety on fashions and fashion packs. We had more luxurious playline fashions like Fashion Avenue, we had cocktail and party dresses, we had more casual fashion packs. Nowadays we only have one type of fashion pack, so it's easy to jump to the conclusion that Barbie fashions nowadays compared to the old ones suck, but I don't think it's that simple. Now I would like to hear from you. What do you think? What's your favorite fashion that I showed in this video? Let me know in the comments down below. If you liked this video, please leave a like. If you thought this video was trash, leave a dislike. Subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And I might be seeing you in my next video, so Bye for now.